There's a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight, which makes me so horny and me love you long time.
Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield post-game podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo hotline to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo hotline.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox postgame podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, welcome into another episode of the Halos in the Infield post-game show. I'm your host, Todd Fox, on the only place where you can catch Angels baseball, the post-game variety. Had a few minutes to take in the sights and sounds of the win tonight. Had a few people over, so I didn't get on it right away. But we watched the Angels break a losing streak, or at least, they had lost 8 of 9. They get back on the winning side of things as they go to 38-54. They get their 19th win at home against 28 losses. And guess what? Lo and behold, just like I talked about the other night, the Angels were 27-16 in games in which they scored 5 runs or more. And that's 11 games over 500. And guess what they did tonight? They scored over 5 runs. And guess what they did tonight as well? They got a W tonight. So that's, again, what plays to the recipe of winning. They can do things when they actually play right. They could do things when they actually move guys over, not always focus on the home run, but it came tonight, a big 3-run homer by Mickey. I'm not your Moniak with a 3-run home run tonight. He's not so fine. He doesn't blow our minds as he's only batting 193, but don't tell Gooby that. Don't you dare tell Gooby that he only has a couple hits in his last few times up, because obviously he has been doing the job, according to Gooby, multiple times over and over and over, because he's just that good. They counted his triple, they counted everything else, and he's just amazing out there. So that is the thing for our boy Gooby. He's like, hey, I tell you what, he hit all those home runs and he's fantastic. He had that triple. It's like, really? Did he have really had a triple tonight? Because it didn't appear that he did. But he was talking about the triple he had a couple days ago and just was making into a thing like he's been so red hot of late. But he has not been red hot of late, obviously, as the Angels center fielder. He's been pretty bad. But the thing I do like is the Angels got the win tonight, and that you can't really, get too upset, or you can't really fault them for the way that they've been playing. They're getting it together, I guess, at times. You want them to be playing better. Griffin Canning was a bit of a disappointment tonight. Griffin Canning goes 4 1/3, 2 runs, 7 hits allowed, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. He was really close from blowing this game wide the hell open for the Texas Rangers and getting them back into the lead and everything. But thank you, Krause and Strickland, helping him out. Krause went an inning in the 3rd. And again, this is what we're talking about again, how when this team plays right, they are very difficult to beat. Even at the average, when they have average hitting, when they have not so good pitching, or it's just, if they play the way the game is supposed to be played, if they're making contact, not swinging for the fences. They went 3 for 3 with runners in scoring position tonight. How often does that happen? Never. But if they get a couple of hits with runners in scoring position, they're usually pretty deadly. And again, the bullpen picks up Canning. Canning, for the most part, has pitched really good this season outside of April. He's had a couple of hiccups, but besides that, if you look at the rest of the bullpen, again, it shined tonight. 4 2/3 of very good pitched baseball, and they only allowed 1 hit and 1 walk. You can't ask for much more than that, and that's been repeated. So again, on the positive side, when the Angels stay away from the analytics, when they actually do hit and runs, when they get the nice hits with runners in scoring position, they play basic fundamental baseball, this team wins games. And you can look at in the beginning of the season and say, if we have a bullpen that's going to relieve Griffin Canning, and Griffin Canning is going to give you a very average subpar start, and you got to replace him with some guy named Krause, Hunter Strickland, a veteran, Marte, a veteran, and Carlos Estevez, you'd say, well, the Angels are probably going to get blown out in that game 11-4. However, they win 7-2. After the 2-run blast and leaving the bases loaded, Griffin Canning gets bailed out. He does not get the victory. In relief, that would go to, as I had it pulled up here a second ago, in relief, that goes to Krause. He gets his first major league win because he picked up those important 2 outs to end that inning. And then you had Hunter Strickland get into a bit of a jam. He got out of it too with 2 strikeouts. Well, the bullpen nailed it down, and they beat the former Angel, Mike Lorenzen, who takes a loss. He goes to 5-5. He's having sort of a subpar season with Texas. Everybody in Texas has been pretty subpar this year. But you look at the lineup too, and the lineup, Drury went 0 for 2. But he had 3 runs scored because he had, he reached on an error, I believe, and then he had 2 strikeouts, or 2 walks, I should say. Dude came by with a couple walks, 6 walks total. And so even Taylor Ward, which he's been rumored to be going to the Pittsburgh Pirates, which I'm telling you why the Pirates are not going to, want Adele too. I would if I'm them. I try to fix Adele and get what you can from Dumbo ears. That's what I think. But a nice night for Neto tonight. 3 hits right there. You had Moniak with 2 hits. Oh, my God. He's almost at 200, but still. And a guy, again, I'm feeling really bad. I'm feeling really bad because this team did, and this organization did, Pilar a disservice. He was rocking and rolling, and now he's down to 268. This is a guy that was batting 320, and he's down to 268. And I believe all that came because they started sitting his ass for no good reason. So a guy that would go 3 for 5, you're sitting him for 2 or 3 days and then expecting him to come back and play his part or pinch hit once or twice in a week and then play him, start him and accept him. Again, they set him up for failure. They literally set Pilar up for failure. And I believe that is one of the biggest disservices this team has done to any player this season. And they usually do it to a couple of their players, a la Adele and other people that they've really put in bad situations. Kevin Pilar was put in a bad situation, and it's unfortunate for him. He might likely retire from this team, and why not? Because of the way that he's been treated by the franchise. I think that was really, it's been very clear that they have mistreated him and misused him this season. So with that being said, the Angels get the victory tonight. Neto singled to right to score Drury, and on the fielding error, Theis would score. It was 1-0. Moniak homer to make it 4-0. Neto then doubled in a run, was thrown out, going back to second for some reason. And then Tavares homered, but then Neto homered with a 2-run shot to make the difference in this game. And let's go over the, first off, when the Angels lose from first pitch to last pitch, it's the Savage Garden song. When they get, they have a lead and then blow it, they've been buttercut. But when they win, something we have only played 38 times out of a total of 92 games. I tell you what, this game is a nice pickup because for me, it's like, dude, I worked in 108-degree weather today for 12 hours. I am shot. I'm exhausted. I could use a victory, a spritz, and they just spritzed on us and got that victory, so I'm happy about that. The Golden Stamos now. We're going to go through these awards real quick. Let's see who gets it tonight. It's the wrong one. Stamos Award for best player on the field. Well, I think we'll have to give it to Zach Neto. Zach Neto coming through with a RBI double, coming through with a big 2-run home run. I'm discounting Mickey Moniak because even a blind squirrel can find a nut. You saw that from Squid a couple years ago. He hit a home run. And again, doing this around the bases, I don't give a shit. You've sucked all season, dude. Again, shut your mouth till you actually start doing something good on a consistent basis. Very disappointed. I would have benched him right there if I was Ron Washington. But he gets the player. Zach Neto gets the player of the game. Now, who gets the Nacho Night Award for worst player on the field?
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos. Ow.
Ow. Now I'm going to ask you kids out there that are watching this, and if you are for some reason, your parents are not good parents. I'm just kidding. I'm going to say this right away. What is the number before 7 and after 5? If you guess number 6, yes, you are right, little one. Number 6 sucks ass, and he is a cancer. Number 6 is a cancer to this franchise, and he showed you why he sucks ass. 3 strikeouts, getting that great hat trick right off the start for tonight as your leadoff hitter, your 253 leadoff hitter. He goes in there right away and gets the hat trick. And again, we could have won. We can win with him, and we could definitely actually, I take that back. We have a hard time winning with him, but we could definitely win without him. This team can suck with or without him. $38 million well wasted again on a crappy player who not only doesn't care about the fans or his fellow teammates, he doesn't care about the game of baseball. So further rubbing it in everyone's face with a smile and that dumbass overgroomed beard. Now we move on to the Golden Dong tonight.
It's a big Calhoun, the Golden Dong, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
The Golden Dong for stiffest competition on the field. I'm going to give it to 3 guys tonight. Actually, 2 guys tonight. I'm going to give it to Kraus, who looked a little shaky, but still, I believe he came through when the time it was there. He's been clutch at an 0.84 ERA. And Carlos Estevez. Carlos Estevez is literally playing his last games as a California/LA/Anaheim /Western Hemisphere /China of Republic or Republic of China Angels of Anaheim. He's on his way out. And you know what? Kudos to him. I just hope he goes somewhere not named the Dodgers and not named the Yankees and go somewhere else, flourish, make a playoff appearance unlike the team here in Anaheim. Do yourself a favor, get the hell out of Anaheim. And again, a player like himself, Carlos Estevez, Mr. Hadouken, and any other player that gets traded other than 3 and 23, I'm going to root for, and I'm going to be sitting there, and I'm going to say, hey, you know what? Good luck. Good luck in the postseason. Go get that ring, whoever you go to. But number 6, man, I don't even want to mention his name, let alone wish him good luck. So screw that guy, and let's get into the comments as we got a lot to get through too. So leading off tonight, Grillmaster says, we won with me in attendance. with me for the first time in 9 years that he's been to a game where they won. So that's good for him. We are so back. Let's be buyers and make a run. And Trent Rush, if you've listened to Trent Rush on X or anywhere else, you would see the fact that he has just been all over the place telling everyone that will listen how great the Angels are and why are we not having more faith in this team. So yeah, if you've had any kind of if you want to laugh, basically, I would go over to wherever Trent Rush is on the podcast, whether it's Bally's, and just listen to him talk for a few seconds with his and then just realize that you have a better life and by not listening to the Halo honk propaganda that comes from that dude's mouth. Tyler says, hey guys, did you know number 6 was on the World Series winning Nationals team? Q Bally's. Oh my God, dude. Again, that's the only thing they got. They literally just talk about the same crap over and over, and I'm surprised we didn't get into more and more of Gubazov's stellar career, because he did bring up 1985, or I believe it was 1985 when they beat, or 87, whatever it was, when they beat out the Cardinals in the World Series or something like that. I mean, it's always brought up. You always get a Goobyism. On Mateo, again, he's on a roll. You got to be fast to beat this guy.
Angels play, win or lose, we toast today. Sip and cheer, no matter the score. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more.
Hey, it's time for a botanical spritz. Tastes better when they win. Dan says, geez, it took a while. I think Stukas are cold and need an oil change. Yay, they won finally, Anna says. Also, Tyler says, we've only heard Stukas 38 times this year, and it's July. Now let's hop in a car with Kia. Dan says, sure, Tyler, I thought it was Honda, but on the way to Jack in the Box. We can also hit Mezzo. We actually won Q Lombardi, because Lombardi is shocked at a lot of things that come from the Angels.
What the hell's going on out here?
Exactly. Let's see. Also, hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Daniel says from sports right there. Go Angels. Everyone hit the like. Appreciate that. M's love you long time. Oh, my God, that cracks me up. 714 tickets. Let's see. Also, Marty says, I win another bet with winning by betting that we would beat Texas before Big 20 got laid. Again, easy money. U2 also checks in with, I don't know why number 6 is at the end of the game, is out on the field high-fiving. He didn't do shit tonight as usual. He should hide in the freaking dugout. I agree. He's been garbage all year, obviously not being there. J-Dog says, after Neto's home run, Gooby said, wow, we got to get out of here in a hurry, 100 mile per hour of exit velocity. Yeah, it's just, he can't even, dude, the ball's not even over the fence and he's talking to exit velocity. I mean, literally the ball, or I would say the ball like barely gets over the wall. He's all, hey, check out Ohapi's home run right there, exit velocity 104. And that's also, Ben says also, Moniak hit a home run, which means he's going to play the next 87 games and strike out 500 times. If he doesn't lead the team in strikeouts, man, that is a disappointment, because he should. The way he hits, he should. I don't give a rat's ass. Moniak got a home run. DFA him. I agree. I mean, seriously. Ohapi hits a home run. Wow, awesome. Moniak hits a home run. Huh, interesting. That's how we are. We're jaded fans. Let's see. Also, I'm jamming home. Let's see. Good win, Chubb says. Hans Kraus for Cy Young, but depleted of the bullpen tonight. Tyler says that stats on Ohapi, Perez, and Rauschman is proof we ain't shit to the MLB. It's true. You got to win. You got to win to be noticed, and this team hasn't won in quite a while. So, yeah. Oso checks in with we're so back. Forrest Whitaker, the eyeball. Vetter says, I know they lost the series, but it was fun tonight. It was. Drury is the most boring player I have ever watched. If you like basketball, J-Dog, do your research and look at Eldon Campbell for the Lakers. That to me was the most boring athlete I've ever watched. That guy was the same no matter what he did. Lakers win a championship. They lose a game. I mean, his facial expressions never changed. Eric says the season starts, Mr. Lodge, not now. No, you asked for it. He's going to tell you, Eric.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Exactly. Ben says Moniak will go 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and Gooby will say, this guy is having great quality at bats. Exactly. I want Moniak to do well. Something's got this kid's the number 1 draft pick. Phillies know what they are doing. This is mental. He's young. Todd, he goes to another team. He will do well. I blame coaching. Dan, you're 100% right. That's exactly why I don't want him on the team, because we don't fix mental issues on this team. We make them worse. I'm surprised we haven't hawked him pills. It just, again, I would look, even if number 6, and I said this with Squid, if he was a consistent player, would I not like the way he plays or the way he acts? Yes. Like last year, I wasn't a fan of Drury, but the fact he was, I think, second on the team with home runs and RBIs, or he may even led the team in home runs and RBIs when it was all said and done, I was a fan of him because he was helping us win. I necessarily wouldn't go out there and buy a jersey of him or anything, but you're doing good. It helps my team. I'm going to root for you. If you're a waste of space for whatever the issue is, and the coaching ain't doing nothing to fix it, and we're not firing coaches, well, then you still become the problem. You got to go. That's just my take on it. There's no doubt Moniak would flourish anywhere else. But the fact he's not flourishing here, again, get rid of him. Moniak goes 0 for 5. This guy's taking quality swings with his exit velocity is up. Exactly. DFA dumbass Ward literally saw him miss a catch on a thrown ball in warmups. See, Pilar finally played, and it took a cold by Adele to do it. Silent says, thank you, Moniak, for being productive in the last 2 days, but still not impressed until he shows at least some consistency. Moniak sucks. Too much sex. I don't know who he's dating, but they must be getting they must not be able to sit down. Let Pilar put Moniak and Adele on the bench where they belong. Brian also says, Artie tweeted that he would enter 2 AM 830 cargo vans and an SUV into the demolition derby at this year's OC Fair. I hope that's true, because those vans are sitting in the parking lot getting faded by the sun. I would love that. Let Pilar play. Put Moniak and Adele on the bench where they belong. Rally Chris says, Angels are 1-0 since we found out today Trout's new son was born. Season starts today. We are so back. We're so back. Also, Pilar mentioned in an interview that he's just a backup, and this show belongs to the young guns. Sucks for him. That he was reading off of he got a nice little check, and he's reading off a cue card. That's what that says. Congratulations, Mike Trout. Exactly. Also, now get your ass back on the field. Boo Boo checks in with Pilar has been railroaded. Too bad. I liked him. He has been. Absolutely been railroaded. Nacho award goes to Todd starting to play the Dong Award for the Stamos Award. Boo Boo checks in with a super sticker. I appreciate you so much. You're definitely a super fan. Really appreciate you sticking with us as well. Yes, number 6 right there. 6 sucks. Also, Saucy says, oh, Hoppy at DH. You called it. That was solid. Need his at bat out there. You do. And you need to give him a rest. And I liked what Dude gave us, because he got 2 walks and a hit. So also, but Todd, number 6 is making all that money. He just needs a chance. And rolling his eyes. Exactly. Let's see. What have we got here? It's the Halo Honk line.
Todd.
Yes.
Do I got a word to pick with you?
Uh-oh.
Number 6 is the best on the team.
No, he's not.
I saw him for the past 2 days, and I saw nothing but greatness. He is the walking goat on the field.
If you mean he leaves little pebbles of shit on the field, then yes, he's a goat.
That's exactly what I mean.
I love his sidearm throws that he skips over there to Shonawell. Those are amazing.
Hey, you got to make it look cool.
Do you realize Guillerme throws better than a pitcher on a straight line to first base? He like gets it to Shonawell perfectly every time, whether he's running, whether he's throwing, like off balance. It's perfect every time. Like Rendon just looks like he doesn't give two shits as he's throwing it over there first.
He doesn't. I mean, I was sitting behind third base up in the 500s. Great view, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just talking to the third base coach on the Rangers like the whole game. And it's like, man, what are you doing? Pay attention. Like he's cracking jokes, laughing. I was like, man, pay attention.
Did you see that ground ball? I think it was last night or maybe it was tonight. It went down the line and he just like looked at it, didn't even dive. He was like, okay.
That's every time he plays. Like there was no. He looks like the first base coach. I don't know if you ever see it, but like he kind of puts his hand out when the ball goes over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like no effort, just okay. I'll let Taylor Ward get it.
Yep.
Like, but it is. I don't know. I mean, he's healthy right now till end of the All-Star break. I was telling my dad. He was talking to the third base coach. I was like, look, he's telling him, yeah, I'm gonna play this weekend. Then after the All-Star break, I'm gonna say I'm hurt and go back home. Because all there is, he's gonna be here just for this homestand and leave again.
Well, I mean, he really needs to rest. So this All-Star break is coming at the right time for Anthony Rendon. He can finally get some rest.
He's gonna be hurt. He's gonna do something. He's gonna be grilling and burn his hand and not play.
Yep. I love it. I mean, he's going to be I mean, at least he can make a good burger. I heard he makes good burgers and tacos. Very good.
Yeah, and apparently he's a big Taylor Swift fan because that's what they said on the Jumbotron.
Oh, wow. How many times they played Deo tonight?
I hate when they do it, so I block it out.
Oh.
Or they scream "Halos." I hate when they do that. I block it out.
I feel like someone is taking a power drill and drilling it into my brain every time they play that. Every time.
I'm going to keep track. 'Cause I might go Saturday, but for sure I'm going Sunday. So I'm going to have a little counter of every time they say they do that. Or they play Country Roads Take Me Home. They do in the dumb when there's two strikes and it goes boom.
Hey, don't forget about the Friends intro where they get you to clap.
Oh, they did that today. I hate it.
That's so fresh because that show's so brand new. You know what I mean? It's everyone's watching it. It's a must-see television show.
We are the least creative team ever. Every other stadium, we're stealing everything from them. Like, can we just get some? All we have that's quote unquote special is the Pac-Man run, and that's all there is.
Yep, but see, that's been done by. I mean, that's been done with the. I want to say, what is it? The kielbasa and the sausage. That thing in Milwaukee they always do. That they started that years ago, and then other teams copied it with different variations. Like they have that cool one in Atlanta, where you have to race that dude.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that one. But you have all kinds of in the Nationals, run the presidents and whatnot. So that's just a cheap ripoff of another team. I mean, geez, terrible. We're terrible.
We need a whole new team in there. I'll just cut everything out.
At this point,
front office.
At this point,
staff,
I'd like to have Terry in the AM 830 van come out there and race the track around and try to run over a kid if he doesn't make it back in time to steal third base with a van. That'd be cool. Or scoop him up.
like a little claw.
Yeah, scoop him up, throw him in the van, and then take off if he doesn't get back with a base in time.
Roger Lodge is back there waiting. His mouth is watering, and he grabs the kid.
Come here, kid. Oh, you see, we already came up with a bigger attraction than what they've already got.
Oh, I would season tickets if they did that. I would buy Diamond Lexus Club seats every single game if they did that.
See if your child can outrun the predator. Steal third base or get stolen yourself.
Instead of Anime 30, it's who's the guy that just got busted yesterday?
I don't even know.
On the Rays for like sexual assault and like.
Wander Franco.
Yeah, it's his face on the side of it.
Yeah, it says, "Don't wander too far, kids." Franco's in town. Oh, that's so bad. All right, well, I might see you there Saturday because I think we're gonna do another watch party for Mezzo, dude. So I'll be there.
All right. If not, then I'll probably show up there then.
There you go. I'll have more details on it tomorrow, my man.
Sweet.
And we do have I think on the 27th we have a tailgate coming. So get ready for that. There's gonna be all kinds of prizes we're gonna be giving away. So there you go. With some free food.
Oh, it's the best.
It is the best. Everything's better when it's free. Just ask Halo Honks. They come out of hiding for that.
They do.
Yes.
All right.
All right, Vetter. Say hi to the pops for us.
All right. I will.
All right.
Go Halos.
Go Halos. All right, that's Vetter right there. Let's see. Also, J-Dog says, Simber's been on the 15 IL for a long time. Yeah, forgot about that guy. Balls, and Mickey Moniak. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, Todd. How you doing? It's me, Marsha, WNBA.
WNBA. Marsha's on the phone. What's going on?
Just hanging out. Hey, who was that last caller? He thought it's sexy.
That's our boy, Vetter.
That's your boy, huh?
No, it's not my boy. I'm just saying that's our boy Vetter. He's grown up with the show.
Oh, has he? Well, how old is he?
Well, will you stop it? He's of age, but you need to just shut up and dribble the ball. I'm sorry for being disrespectful, but I mean, you're hitting on all the fans. I mean, you kind of make them a little uncomfortable.
Okay. Very well. Nothing I'm better at than dribbling balls. Oh boy! By the way, I'm coming along on my rehab. Looks like I should be playing my first game probably within the next month or so.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, coming around. Got to pull a number 6. Coming back, maybe.
Oh, okay. I like that. Finally get to see you on the court.
I'll send you a video. One of my practices. Research my technique.
No, it's okay. I know you're gonna miss a lot of buckets, so it's okay.
I know what kind of a WNBA fan you are.
Oh, I'm huge fan. Just like what's.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, just like what's inside your pants, I'm huge.
Oh, hey now. By the way, I'll be getting to that in a few minutes. But yeah, that last caller, I really like this voice. Very subtle. Very subtle. Maybe horny.
Please, come on now.
I'm just being truthful. You got some sexy guys calling the show.
See, when you call in, you rarely talk any kind of sports. It's always you got to hit on the fans and you got to hit on the guys. I mean,
well, there's a lot of distractions, Todd. What do you want me to do? Hey, the Angels did well today. They won. Okay. Hey, that guy sounds hot.
Well, I mean, are you gonna? What I think everyone wants to know is, are you gonna go on a second date with Grillmaster?
I would really like to, but the guy just does not return my calls. I'm starting to think he's gay. It seems like right when he went downstairs, he kind of took like a false grab and then realized nothing was there. He just lost interest.
Are you sure he was grabbing in the right spot?
Well, he was down there at my Fur Burger area. Speaking of such, I have a list here of all my nicknames I have for my hoo-hoo.
Oh, great. Beef curtains?
So here, well, that's offensive. Okay, I like to call it sometimes, and someone comes over, I like to ask them if they want to see my catcher's mitt,
No.
my cooter. Sometimes I like to say, hey, want to check out my crease? my fish factory,
Oh.
my split knish.
What's a knish?
I don't know. My furback turtle. My hickey hole. And last but not least, my organ grinder.
Oh.
It just keeps it spicy in the bedroom, you know. Every time I just, you know, say, like, hey, you want to see my vagina? It's just bland, you know. You want to mix it up. You want to make it fun.
I don't think we want to. No.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm kind of losing interest in grill. I think he just kind of just avoided me. So, you know, I'm worth more than that. So I'm just going to set my sights back on the other one I was checking out. You know who that is. That's the Big 20.
Jeez.
That boy, I've been hankering for some Big 20, let me tell you.
Well, I mean, have you checked out his Instagram? He's been dancing, getting interviews, you know.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm gonna have to follow him on Instagram.
You should. You should.
Let me see. He has a dancing video?
Lots of dancing videos, yes.
Oh wow, there you go. Wow. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'll be watching this tonight.
By the way, you'll be having dreams in Atlanta of Big 20, right?
Yeah, that's the only problem. Long distance relationships, they normally don't work out. But, you know, he ever wants a quick bang when I'm in town playing the Sparks, hey, I'm all here.
I'm sure you'll spark him up really good.
Oh, boy, you better believe it. It'll be fireworks, pal. It'll be 4th of July all over again.
I have a feeling you'll bend him over the couch.
Well, I'll snap him in half like a Swiss Army knife.
All right, that's enough. Is enough. All right, stop killing my fans here.
What are we talking about? Anyway, hey, just wanted to say, great show tonight. Loving it. Thank God the Angels won. Jeez, trying to get used to that Savage Garden song. It's pissing me off.
You know, you're very feminine when you're angry.
Yeah, I get really upset. You know what? You want to see me when I'm upset, Todd?
No, I don't.
Right, pal? No, you don't, pal. You don't.
Don't call me pal.
When I start roid raging, fucko.
See, you can't.
Better look out.
You're starting to cry right there. Calm down. You're getting so angry.
I'm just so emotional. And estrogen's kicking in. I'm getting fired up.
You're a true competitor. A lot of our athletes can learn from you.
I am. So anyway, hey, I gotta go. I gotta wax these arms, and I gotta do something about these veins. They're popping out a little bit too much on it.
Okay.
Maybe an ointment or something. But anyway, you have yourself a good night, Todd. Thanks very much. Hey, everybody out there, go Angels, baby. Go Angels.
All right.
Bud. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later. That was Marsha, our most feminine fan out there. Ben says, would you rather have a they or them or number 6 on your squad? They or them for sure. Let's see. Second son for Trout. Proof Papa Fox was correct. Also, here we go. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, Todd.
What's going on?
You just made me bad.
What?
That was not cool. You know I'm talking to that girl in my grade.
What did I do?
I don't like Marcia. I like normal girls, Todd. God.
What, is she listening right now?
Yeah, probably. That's the thing. I don't like Marcia.
Emotional damage.
And I don't like Marcia. And I gotta tell you some news that I found out tonight, Todd. It's kind of sad news. So this one girl that I met like a couple months ago from Missouri, because it's my friend's or my cousin's friend, and I just texted her tonight, "Are you coming into California for summer?"
Uh-huh.
And so she's like, "No, I'm not, sadly. I'm going to Canada for this, for the summer." And I'm like, you just bummed me out. But she wants to come here for Thanksgiving break and maybe winter break. So I'll see her at the family party.
Wow.
Dale. Dale.
Who's that?
Come big hammer man, hammer me banana.
Okay, get off the call.
How you doing, Big 20? It's me, Marshall, WBS.
I'm doing good, but I like girls. I'm going for girls
Hey.
my own age.
What did I tell you before? 6'5", 215 pounds, all woman.
Yeah, well, I'm going for girls who are in high school. I'm still in high school.
But 20, you're not technically in a relationship, so Marsha could be one of your side chicks.
No.
Hey, 20. Hey, 20. Just imagine this. Me picking you up, both my arms, slam dunking you right in my crotch.
No, I cannot imagine that. Because I like girls my own age who are 18 and 19, and I don't like older girls.
Well, I'm 25. I'm not that much older. Hey, I got a van with the words free candy sprayed on the side. You want to come over?
Nope, I'm never falling for that trick. I like girls my own age.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Can't knock a girl for trying.
Yeah, you can go for better.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I might start looking at better pretty soon. I don't know. I heard he's related to Artie Moreno too, so there's money involved there.
Yeah, you
but
can go
you know,
for better. Not me or
I would like to get me some young strange. I bet you if we do that slam dunk, you get me impregnated in about 2 seconds.
Nope, that's all better. Better can help you out with that.
You have a little 20 running around.
Nope, better can help you out with that. Better.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I just thought I'd jump in there, give you a little day-o, and we'll continue hearing about 20 missing out on all these chicks. And he has one right here.
Nope, I'm not missing out on all these chicks. I'm going to get laid soon.
By the way, Big 20, you sound hot with that echo in the bathroom, just so you know.
Okay, well,
Were
I
you
was on a date
sitting on the
with another
toilet?
girl that night. My own
Were you
age.
sitting on the toilet, or were you just standing in there? I just want to know.
Nope, I was on a date with another girl that I went to the theme park that day, and my age.
I was just hoping you weren't launching a corn canoe while you're talking to Todd. That's kind of disrespectful.
No, I was.
Although for me, on the other hand, if
I
you
was
ever called me while launching a corn canoe, I might enjoy that.
No, I was asking Todd for advice on my date because I was on a date with a girl my age.
Okay, well, hey, it's all here. You want a for sure slam dunk? I'm right here, pal.
Nope, I'm going for girls my age. And my age only.
All right,
I'm in high school.
This is a damn train wreck. Let me get back to the comments, you two.
You guys have a good day. Go Angels. I'll talk to you all later. Big 20, I'm right here, pal.
Later.
Bye.
Nope, go for that.
How do we survive from that? Move on. Brewers have the cool sausage races. All we have is stupid Bandai Namco and Pac-Man. Day-o. Also, I hate when they play Country Road, Take Me Home. Oh, jeez. It's the Halo Honk line.
Finally! Jesus Christ, that was annoying. Oh, hey,
What's
Master here. What the hell, like Pornhub material Marsha was I just listening to? That was ridiculous.
Well, we're celebrating an Angels win, and I guess everyone comes out and they're very happy.
Just and I want to talk about. I was in attendance. Someone asked how many times Dale was played. I would say it was a solid 10 to 12. I was there for just 7 innings though. Then I took 7 of my coworkers over to Mezzos.
Did you pay for all 7 of them?
No, I made them pay separately. I paid for 2 guys who wanted a beer.
Oh, okay. So how'd they like it? They like the food or what?
They loved it. Many of them got the Memphis rub wings.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I'd have to.
So I got those instead. No burning my mouth. No pleasuring himself show for fake Artie to watch.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
But tonight was a Jewish Heritage Night, for those who don't know, at Angel Stadium. So many people from my community center were at the stadium tonight, and we were given these Angels jerseys, which have an Israel flag on them on one of the shoulder patches as a giveaway item. We were all, if you were watching the game, we were all down in section number 107, so we were pretty close to the left field foul pole.
Oh, that's not bad. I had no idea because they never ever promoted that at all. At least that I knew of.
Well, they may not promote it, but maybe when there was a shot of a foul ball that might have gone towards left field behind like third base dugout, maybe you saw a group of people just wearing like red Angels jerseys with stripes on the arms and shoulders.
No, I didn't see any of that.
Whole
no.
section. Well, that was us.
Okay.
That was us down there. There was about a solid 30 to 50 of us.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty
Yes,
cool.
they finally won. Got to see a couple home runs. Umpiring was really good. You should have given Nacho Night to Taylor Ward because I literally saw him in warm-ups. He literally missed the ball. Like, if you were playing catch with one of your kids, they'd miss it like one of them.
Yeah. He's a terrible baseball player.
Bad.
Yes.
I looked at that, and when they announced him up to bat, I was shouting, "Boo! You suck!"
Yep. And by the way, you owe me one because Marsha's been calling on the other line trying to link in with you, and I know you guys are going.
Let me just say to Marsha, I don't know who you are, but you can kindly fuck off.
Oh, well, you don't have to yell at me,
I have no interest in that's to Marsha. I have no interest in a fake person who I even looked up the Atlanta Dream roster. I saw no name Marsha on that roster. So this person is a figment of imagination, is AI, not real. And even if they were real and I was to be proven wrong, not interested, not my type, and I know Marsha's not actually a woman.
That's some pretty good detective skills right there.
It's a fake person trying to get Hammers and mine attention. And I'm just going to tell you, it's a big fat N-O.
Okay. Well, now Marsha knows where she stands on that because I know she's been trying to hunt down a lot of the fans on here. So.
And I will never ever go for somebody like that. Like the complete red flag, not my type. Like they can kindly go away.
Well, I mean, if you were to run into a 6'7", female, then yes, you with a mustache.
I know I'm a female with a mustache. Ew. I only know one girl who was one of my friends from high school. Who was like over 6 foot, and she was a graduate of Stanford volleyball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look.
We were friends since like 2011.
Did she have a beard?
No, she was a beautiful blonde girl.
Oh, okay. Well, usually when they're that tall, they have some sort of facial hair. I'm just saying. It's been my experience.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
Man, she keeps calling in, dude.
Don't answer. Dale was played like 12 plus times, and because you said Dale was only good when we win, I just kind of ignored it. They just played Dale a lot, and they had that mouse like in the middle of the game that does like something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I think it's like a woodchuck or something like that. I don't know. but I would have
That's
to.
fine. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, but when they go the other route, it's highly annoying.
Yeah, like Dale, Harry Belafonte. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Grill. Just keep talking. I won't say a word. I just want to listen.
He got on.
I was just talking about Deo in that song that they play during a lot of moments of the Angels game.
Hey, I just heard you say the F word right now, and I almost went in my pants.
Well, you should, because I hate you. You're not a real person, and you have no right to go at me.
Why would you talk to me like that?
Hey, you're hurting his. Her feelings.
I'm hurting his feelings. I'm so sorry, dude.
Her feelings. I'm sorry. I mean, I get them mixed up all the time. It's the facial hair that throws me off.
It's okay, Todd. I understand.
It's Marsha's beard that's in the way all the time.
Oh boy.
Marsha spritzed herself so hard she grew a beard.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, hey, now I know where your true colors are at. That's why you weren't returning my calls. Just glad you confirmed what a jerk
You're
you
welcome. You're welcome, Marsha. I returned your call. Be happy and kindly don't talk to me anymore.
Okay. Well, hey, I'll just mail back your edible Fruit of the Looms that we were using and that glitter wig that you were wearing. Oh, and your pasties. I'll take your pasties back. Those were fun.
Oh,
with the little tassels on.
I'm sad that here Roger Lodge is working his blind date and hooking people up, and it seems like Halos in the infield with Todd Fox is breaking people up. So I apologize to the fans.
Maybe I should call Roger.
I already went through a breakup. Guys, I went through a breakup like a month and a half ago. I don't need to. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
What was I, a rebound?
No, but you dribbled all over the place like usual.
Well, I sure did. You just came in, you just pounded my moon pie and you left.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with you.
I was hoping I'd get lucky and get pregnant, but nothing happened. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you're shooting blank.
Ew! Just to know, Marsha, I'm only 23. I'm not into that shit.
Well, I'm only 2 years older than you. Hey, did you just say ew?
I'm not. Don't ask me about pregnancy at the age of 23.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this got disturbing.
But that's on them. But I'm not into pregnancy and that shit like that.
Oh, well, that's what I'm looking for. And obviously, you are not the father. There's nothing going on downstairs.
Well, Marsha, here's the problem. We both have penises. So.
I told you it's an overgrown clitoris. Hey, now listen. Next time you come over and you want to head on into my meat locker, that's cool. I can have some fun, but don't expect a relationship, pal.
I'm not expecting anything from you, Marsha.
All right, you have yourself a good night. Hey, Todd, sorry this didn't work out, Todd. I was hoping something would happen. Make some good ratings for your show, but yeah, it just didn't turn out because Grill's a dick.
Look how.
At least I have one.
Look, I'm 0 for 2 on hookups here, hooking people up on the show. So I should probably.
Why the fuck would you want to do that, Todd? This isn't Blind Date or The Bachelor. Like, come on.
I know, but sometimes this team plays such ass. We have to have a little fun with it. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grill.
I'd rather find someone else to have some fun with. It's okay. I'd rather find someone else to have some fun with. Probably do it in the fall.
Oh, okay. All right. Grill's
I want to enjoy my summer. Want to enjoy my summer, what I have.
All right. Nice.
Well, I'm just about to be home after dropping off my 4 coworkers off from Mezzos, taking them home. But that was a great game. Let's see if we can win in the debut of Jack Kochanowicz tomorrow.
Jack Kochanowicz. Wait, back up a second. Before we even get into the pitching matchups, they were listening to the phone call the entire time, or you have us on speaker in the car?
I turned on my Bluetooth, and well, they kind of were tuning out. They were talking about other shit, gossiping about some other girls or something like that back there.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, you have a good rest of your night. We'll talk about the matchup here in a few seconds.
It's Jack Kochanowicz. He's coming up from the minors, and he's like our 7th ranked prospect in the organization, a 3rd round pick in 19.
Well, that just goes to show you our pitching is falling apart day by day.
They optioned down Davis Daniel.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that kind of sucks. I mean, they probably weren't happy the fact he wasn't hitting the strike zone. So, or he wasn't hitting it when he needed to on the third strike. He was just leaving meatballs up there. All right. Yeah. Have a nice night, Grill. Sorry it didn't work out.
Todd, it's okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye. That's Grill Master right there. So we tried. So he went 0 for 2 tonight. Grill Master must just misgendered Marsha. You're now canceled, Grill Master. Grill sounds like he's trying to bend spoons with his mind. Let's see. Willie Mack, he bends them with his scooter. Randy, jeez. Marsha is already in disguise, standing on a midget with a voice changer to mask his lisp. Marsha has unfinished business with Grill and many others. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Wow. What the hell is going on here, James Malou? I have no idea. This show went to hell and back. So there was baseball tonight, and since Grill Master brought it up, talking about the pitching probables, if you're going to a game, you're going to see a different Angels squad here. It seems like because they keep pulling guys up, having openers and stuff. So you will have Kenneritz, and then you have Tyler Anderson and Soriano and Contreras again for some reason against Seattle. That is just the dumbest shit ever. But Jack Kochanowicz will be called up. He has a 4.55 ERA with Double-A Rocket City. So again, they're like, no. Nobody from Triple-A. Let's bring up Rocket City and let's see what they could do. A guy who was barely getting his feet wet is going to get the start for your Halos. So I don't understand it. I really don't. This team, I mean, they're trying to lose now. And now that's the only way that you can justify some of these moves, whether it's starting Drury, whether it's playing Moniak religiously. They obviously have something in it to win, for them to be playing the way that they are. They have to be wanting to lose. It doesn't make any sense the way that they are playing right now. And it just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Again, I mean, you got Davis Daniel now going back to AAA. Reed Detmers is down there floundering. Yeah, you can call up some of these other guys, but who? You had Zach Plesac back down there. I'm looking through the roster right now, and they really don't have too much. So again, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. They really don't have anyone they can go to just pull up as. It looks bad down there, and at least in AAA. At least in AA, they got some guys that are knocking it out of the park. They got some guys that are pitching good, but there's not much to go on as far as AAA. So now I understand. Now I'm looking at it like, okay, I get it now. Wow, whatever Ron can do with this team is a miracle. Oh, seriously. I'm trying to set myself back to baseball, but there's just no Big 20. I'm sorry I offended you too. He says, oh, stop it, Todd. Leave us alone. It's not me. We've got a stalker who's been calling. I hate to call her that or him it's her. I shouldn't be so disrespectful. But she's literally, she's got it in for a lot of the fans. Big Cog, Marsha strikes out twice. Yeah, 0 for 2 tonight. Is AAA the new single A? I would believe it is right now. I mean, at least you got a what is it called? You got the what's his name? Joyce's brother down in single A, Inland Empire. He's pitching really good down there with a 1 ERA. Wouldn't be long before we see him up there. Postcast right there. Yeah, well, there it is tonight. Let me go over some real quick scores before we dip out of here. It's been an interesting show. Even though the Angels won, we had more baseball talk in games that they lost, compared to the ones that they won. If you were listening to Gooby tonight, he would have told you that the Royals swept a doubleheader against them pesky Cardinals. 6-4 as they won game 1 over the Cardinals in St. Louis. The Royals are 7 games over right there. The White Sox defeated the Twins while the Twins defeated the White Sox in a split doubleheader. Then you had the Cubs, who are suddenly hot after playing the Angels. We've said that a few times about teams that have played us. They beat the Orioles in Camden Yards 4-0. The shitfucks lose to the Tigers 5-4. The Mariners blank the Padres. They're getting hot at the right time. The Stanks beat the Rays 2-1. The Dodgers, or I should say the Raiders, lose to the Phillies 4-3. You had the Rockies over the Reds 6-5. The Athletics over the Red Sox 5-2. The Mets for the 500th time have beaten the Nationals 6-2. You had the Royals again defeat the Cardinals in game 2 of the doubleheader 8-5. You had the Stros staying hot as they beat the Marlins 9-1. You had the Brewers blowing out the Pirates 9-0. You had the Braves losing to the Diamondbacks 7-5, and you had the Blue Jays defeating the Giants 10-6. Standings real quick. It's gotten interesting in a couple divisions, namely the East in the American League. The Orioles are in first place as the Yankees finally won a game, but they had been floundering. Red Sox have gotten back into it. The Central is pretty much a 2-team race between the shitfucks and the Twins, but the Royals are trying to stay right there with them. The American League worst right now is between the Mariners and the Astros, as the Rangers are just floundering 6.5 out. I won't even mention us. Phillies are all over that East, and the Braves. The Mets are trying to hang in there, but not so much. It's between the Brewers and Cardinals in the Central, really. And then for some reason, I'm keeping my eye on San Diego. Even though they lost tonight, they're only 7.5 back of the Doyers if they can get a sweep. I know they've lost 4 in a row, but had they won some games in a row, they'd be sitting only 4.5 out of the mighty Dodgers that somehow are, can't be beat or whatever, but whatever. Growmaster says balls, and what the hell was that? Let's see, because winning 2020 in 2024 means nothing, especially when you know they're going to lose the next 2, Randy says. He's talking about when we win one tonight. Let's see. Frederick says, Big Cougar Marsha gonna need a cigarette after talking to both of her boyfriends tonight. That's for sure. I don't want to know what's going on in that room. Also, man, I wish we were 50-43. Me too, Randy. Also, when do we trade in DFA, guys? We should have a special on that here pretty soon about DFA guys. Usually comes around August, maybe into September, and then you play all the young kids when you can. But trading guys is definitely going to be a show here coming up here, because I would love to trade a handful of these guys. Off the top of my head, I can name a few, but we'll save that for another show. But again, the Angels win a game when 28-16 when scoring 5 or more, and they proved it again tonight. So I appreciate everyone staying on through the train wreck. We try to stay away from the train wrecks, but sometimes they come out of nowhere. We can't be perfect all the time. Chubb says, is the Ward rumor true? Yes, it is. It is. Pittsburgh needs a hitter. They need an outfielder. They don't have the best offense out there, and they can use an upgrade. And for some reason, I don't believe it, that he's an upgrade, but the Pittsburgh Pirates seem to think that Taylor Ward is an upgrade. I say give him 2 freaking outfielders. They can have Adele as well. Because if you look at their outfield right now, you got old ass Andrew McCutchen, you got Jack Skowinski, Connor Joe, Brian Reynolds, Edward Olivares. And those guys are decent, but they're not anyone that blows you away or anyone that can give you, And then Michael Taylor's been trash for them, so. They have an opening there in center field, which they can move Reynolds over or McCutchen over or even Jack can move over there, and you put Taylor Ward back in left field where he can be Mr. Noodle Arm. So I believe it would work right there. Is PNC smaller than Anaheim? The stadium wise, yes, the field looks bigger though. So yes. Let's see. And but that is definitely a move that I would definitely look up Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh has got a lot of players or a lot of guys in the minor leagues that would be definite top 10 players or even top 5 in the Angels organization. And they're holding on to Aroldis Chapman, who's not having the greatest season for them. He's got a 4 ERA. So he wasn't that guy that was going to get them the big name guy or some return back like they flipped other guys before, veterans. So, if I'm the Angels, I go to Pittsburgh first, and you float out a Luis Garcia, you float out a Taylor Ward, because they do need some bullpen help as well. They've got a pretty good hitting team. They can score some runs. But if you look up and down their games, though, they have been having their trouble, at times being, let's see, like I'm looking just at the last month, and they've had several games where they've only scored 2 runs to 3 runs. That's it. And they've only had one where they lost by scoring 4, one where they lost by scoring 3, one where they lost by scoring 5. But they did win scoring 9. They did score 8 here, but most of their losses are because they scored 2 or 3 runs, which is normal. But they do, and they're losing these games 3-2, 5-4. They're lost a lot of 3-2 games on here, so they do need upgrade in hitting. And I'm not just sure that just getting Ward would be absolutely what they need, but they definitely need a couple of players offensively. And I would throw a Luis Garcia in there to help bolster their bullpen too. And just get like a package back. Yeah, but again, Michael Taylor's not a good hitter though, Grillmaster. And also, are the Angels trading Renifo for Ohtani? Renifo for a couple of hitters right now, but again, you just can't trust that guy to stay healthy. He finds ways to get hurt, and that's what sucks about him. I wish he would stay healthy, because we've never seen a full what he can do Renifo. He's given us hints of what he can do, and then all of a sudden he gets hurt, and he's going to come back cold, and we're going to be back. And then right when he heats up again, he's going to get hurt. Willie says, Pirates have always traded their top prospects. Maybe we can get a turd that shines up gold. Hey, there's always that. So that's why I would mess with them. Same with the Cincinnati Reds. They really don't hold on to their prospects. All right, so that's going to do it for me. I will be back here tomorrow again, win or lose, and I'll be back at the stadium on Saturday. So it's weird. This week's been going by pretty quick. So we will see each and every last one of you back on here tomorrow, hopefully, and we just got to keep our composure as we win tonight. Finally.
Come on, all right, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
So for Todd Fox and everyone on here, have a good night. We will see you all tomorrow. Try not to have nightmares about Marsha, Big 20, and also Grillmaster. Good night, everybody.
There's a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight, which makes me so horny and me love you long time. All right, Halo fans, I've got something to admit. I was wrong. For all you Halo honks out there, it's time to shut the hell up. We've had enough of the endless positivity. Let's face it, the season ended back in April. So if you're looking for a real post-game show hosted by a real fan, don't waste your time on AM 830. Tune in to the Todd Fox post-game show on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network. It's the only place to get the real honest truth about our team.